How many years you worked in the oil industry?
Oh, 40 years.
40. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
And thanks for having me on board on your unique boat. I really like the shape. What do you do for a living, sir?
I'm retired now. I used to work in the oil industry.
Okay. How many years you worked in the oil industry?
Oh, 40 years.
40 years. Okay. Did you own that oil industry or you're just simply an employee?
No, I was an employee
Okay.
for
Now,
several companies.
if you were to go back and start over again, would you continue to be an employee or you would have started your own business?
No, I think I'd continue to be an employee. Yes. I don't think I was prepared to take the risk of starting my own business, although friends of mine did, and some were successful and some weren't. I think, particularly in the oil industry, it's best to work for one of the big companies as I did.
What are some of the pros and cons of working for the oil industry that you worked for?
Oh, well paid, very interesting, multinational. It's an essential commodity for us all to live. It's innovative. Takes you all over the world.
How much did you make in a year back in the days as an employee?
Oh, not that much, I suppose. 100,000, 150,000 a year.
That's okay. In dollars, that would be like maybe $300,000, $200,000, $300 per
200,
year.
yeah, maximum. Yeah.
What would you advise someone who is coming into the industry as someone like from high school, university, in terms of approaching the market of oiling?
Oh, you've just got to, because the oil industry is becoming unfashionable now because of all the net zero stuff. I think you've got to look beyond that and join a very interesting and innovative industry. If you like that, and it's obviously got huge potential because we're going to need oil for a long time yet. So I think it's a good industry to be in.
What were some of the methods you use for retaining customers in your field?
Well, I didn't really retain customers because I was at the upstream end of the business, so I was actually producing the oil. I didn't have customers as such. Our customers were, the refineries where the oil went, and I didn't have any dealings with that. I was just producing the oil.
Now that you have retired, what legacy you would like your company to have of you and in general people?
Of me, I don't think I've got any legacy. No, I haven't got.
For 40 years? Come on, there has to be positive things about you while you were working.
Well, I suppose I was always quite so enthusiastic and I sort of employed quite a few people work for me, which seemed to work all right. So I don't think I was a superstar by any means. I'm just a general employee who did reasonably well in the industry.
Humans sometimes get to a stage where they are demotivated. How did you motivate yourself on a daily basis to do your job?
Well, I didn't have to motivate myself. I just enjoyed it. I just lived the life of working in the oil industry. And, I've never sort of at times when I was demotivated, obviously, but as a general rule, I just sort of got on with it.
Could you describe to me your daily activities back in the days?
Okay.
Like what you got up to do in the first, like you go to the gym and
What do you mean? During work or outside work?
Together, collectively. Like in the morning, from you get up in the morning to until you get to sleep in the night. A typical day.
Well, a typical day, get up, have breakfast, go to the office, and, come home. I've been married all that time, so I've always been married. Probably cook a meal, or she might cook a meal.
Okay.
Nothing very exciting, but
Really?
fairly routine enough.
Do you miss the days of being employed?
No, not really. I enjoy being employed, but now I enjoy being retired, so I'm just getting on with that.
Where do you see yourself in the next, say, 5 to 10 years within retirement?
Oh, I'm 80 now, so.
Oh, you're 80. Oh,
80, and in 5 to 10 years, I'm going to be. I just want to sort of lead a sort of reasonably happy life, happy and healthy life, and then obviously I'm not going to live forever, but my wife's fairly healthy too, so I'm just looking forward to the next, for my remaining years on this world, on this earth.
Are you an introvert or an extrovert?
I think I'm probably a bit of an introvert, really.
Why do you say that? Normally, as an employee, you should either have a balance, or extroverting should be greater than introvert in order to make the business flow.
I think it just depends, really. I think I've always been quite an introvert. That's the way I am. I don't know.
Okay, back in the days, do you believe that social media was very important for promoting your business?
No. I left the business 15 years ago now, and the social media wasn't the same as it is now. And it didn't pay any part in promoting the business.
Do you think it will, seeing that social media is spreading vastly?
I don't know, really, not in the oil industry. I can't see how it could. Because particularly my end of the industry, I weren't dealing with the general population. I was really dealing with those employed in the oil industry, the upstream oil industry, which is a fairly limited number of people. So it's not like sort of selling a product to the general public, where media might make it might have a different influence. Not in the oil industry.
Okay, to end this meeting, what would you advise someone who is young and he hopes to aspire to become an oil engineer in the field? Any advice?
Well, you've just got to be interested in the oil industry, and then you've got to be qualified. You've got to have the right qualifications.
Do you need a master's degree or a bachelor degree to get in?
Bachelor's degree. Yeah.
It's a must.
Not an absolute must, but I think probably you need that to make or to get into the industry. And then enjoy the life. I mean, it's a wonderful life because it's so international.
So you're constantly traveling, right?
It's always traveling.
Really? That sounds exciting, man.
It's good, yeah.
Why? What? By plane? By boat?
Plane, yeah.
Plane.
Occasionally by boat, but usually by plane. Helicopters.
Would that be like first class, business class, or the economy class?
I used to get business class.
Oh, that's good, man. Okay.
Good.
Okay. Thank you for your time.
All right.
Okay.
Good.
What's the best takeaway from this video? Kindly comment below.